If you're new here, my name is Amanda Solomon, Soulmate Ready Success Coach. I help amazing single women like you create a lifestyle that attracts your soulmate with ease so you can finally have that loving relationship you desire and deserve. And in this episode, we're talking about how your past relationships have really been a blessing to you. There's gold in them, their heels. And those relationships are full of jewels and treasures that can actually prepare you to meet your soulmate. So one of the things that I had to come to grips was when we're talking about gold and the treasures that are in those past relationships, one of the things that I had to come to grips with was to stop playing the blame game. That's a big one. I know it's huge because it is so very easy to say what he did. If he hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have done this. And it's a whole menagerie of blame. And there is, there's seriousness in that. There's credibility in some of those things. Yes, there are. But what's huge and what plays the biggest role in how those past relationships can be a blessing to you is when you stop and take accountability for your individual actions. Now, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you take responsibility for the whole situation, all that happened. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying take responsibility for your part and give the other person their part. And when you do that, it's easier to move on in life because you can dissect that thing. Many times we want to carry the whole load, and that makes it hard because it's tremendously heavy. And that's not what you want to do. You want to dissect that thing up and say, okay, if this is the part that I will accept, and now that other part is not on me, that's on that other person. So that's one of the things that I had to do to be able to discover that gold mine in those past relationships. I had to stop playing the blame game. And number two, I'm going to look at my notes there, is to learn from your mistakes. Now that can be easier said than done. Sometimes we say, oh, I'm not going to do that anymore, or whoa, are you serious? I don't have to. And subconsciously, you actually continue to do that same thing. The way to stop doing that is to actually take a break from being in any type of a relationship and evaluate. Turn around and evaluate your relationships and look at, okay, yes, what lessons could I learn from that particular situation? What can I take away from that? That's number two. That's a part of your past relationships are actually a gold mine. And number three is their character building treasures. Now, this was really kind of a trip for me to discover because over the years, I had been doing certain things that actually brought me back to certain individuals in my life that I had been in a relationship with. One case in point is one of the guys, I would either comb my hair or whatever the case would have been, and hair would drop into the sink. Simple, right? Okay, that happens. Not that it was like a whole bunch of hair falling out, don't get me wrong, but pieces of hair would fall into the sink. And he would kind of check me on that. It's like, okay, no, let's not, don't. Oh, and I would just I would start trying to reach for the nozzle to rinse it down the sink. And he kind of stopped me and say, no, don't do that. And he would get the toilet paper or a paper towel or whatever and get the hair out of the sink. So crazy enough, over the years, I kept doing that. It's like, where did that come from? Well, even though I'm using that particular scenario as getting the hair out of the sink, don't wash the hair down the sink, there were other amazing character builders that have been applied to my life to make me a better person today. And that's what I want you to take a look at. So in the comments down below, go ahead and leave me some character building treasures that you believe have taken place in your life. Now, you may have to stop and kind of think about that, kind of look back and say, well, what are some things that I can pull out of that? What are some things that I can pull out of that relationship? And that's okay. Because again, all of this, as I said in the top of this conversation, is preparing you for soulmate success. It's a beautiful thing. Now, here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and leave those comments and then subscribe to this channel if you want more of this value, because I've got a lot more to give you, a whole bunch of lessons that I've learned that have been a blessing to me and now a blessing to the clients that I now work with. And be sure to ring that notification button, that bell, because that's going to let you know when I put out another video. I think that you are absolutely amazing. I think that there are wonderful things up ahead for you. And I just want to kind of play a part in that for you. So until next time, I will see you. Bye for now.